بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. In this video, I'll show you how to control servo motor connected to NodeMCU from mobile phone using BBK IoT application. Controlling motors has many usages. You can open or close a gate, for example, or you can move a car. You can do many other things. I described how to connect mobile phone to NodeMCU using BBK IoT application in a previous video. You can find the link in the description section below. Now let's send open to rotate the motor clockwise. And send close to rotate it counterclockwise. Connect the servo motor to the NodeMCU and open the Arduino IDE. Let's create a new sketch from BBK IoT example. Open file, examples, BBK IoT, BBK IoT. We need to include servo.h file. And declare the servo object. In the setup function, we attach the servo signal pin to pin D2 of the NodeMCU. Now let's handle the messages received from the mobile application. In the JSON object handler function, let's change the property name to something meaningful. Servo, for example. Change the value type from int to string. Check the received message. For example, if we receive CW for clockwise, we should rotate the motor clockwise. I use continuous rotation type servo motor. To rotate it clockwise, we write a value less than 90. Wait for 1 second. And write 90 to stop it. And if we receive counterclockwise, we write a value greater than 90 to rotate the motor counterclockwise. Also wait for 1 second and stop the motor. If you use another type of servo motor, you will need to send different values according to the motor type. Add your key which you obtained from the mobile application. And set up your Wi-Fi credentials. Then upload the sketch to the NodeMCU. Now open the mobile application and connect using your BBK IoT key and start sending messages and watch the motor rotates upon your instructions. Enter the key servo and the value clockwise and press send. Change the value to counterclockwise. You can also send multiple properties from the mobile application to the MCU. Suppose that, for example, we want to control not only the direction of the motor rotation, but also the speed and duration of the rotation. We can send all these values in one time. First, let's add variables to hold these values. A string to hold the direction. A string to hold the speed. We can send the word fast or slow, for example. And an integer to hold the time duration in seconds. Let's also add flags to indicate that we received these values. Bool, direction, received equals false, bool, speed, received equals false, and bool, time in seconds, received equals false. Then in the JSON object handler function, check the incoming property. Let's remove all this. If the property is direction, save it in a local variable first, because JSON object can hold different types. Then assign it to the direction global variable. And set the flag that we received the direction value. Do the same with the speed and time. Let's copy and paste this block 2 more times. Better to call the property time only to be easy. Now check the flags to make sure that we received all the values. If direction received and speed received, copy and paste, and time in seconds received. If we have already received all the values, we shall send some value to the motor. Let's call it motor value. And declare it. Delay time in seconds. Times 1000. And then write 90 to stop the motor. If the direction is clockwise, we need to write value less than 90 to the motor. So the motor value will equal 90 minus some value. Let's call it offset, which will depend on the required speed. Otherwise, if the direction is counterclockwise, then the motor value will equal 90 plus offset. Let's declare offset here. Now let's check the speed. If speed equals fast, then offset should be large enough. Speed fast. Otherwise, if speed equals slow, then the offset should be small. And don't forget to reset the flags. Upload the sketch to the NodeMCU and open the mobile application. Send the different values for direction, speed and time. Watching the motor rotates accordingly. Change first property to speed to direction. Second one to speed. Third one to time. Set direction to clockwise, speed to fast, and time seconds, and press send. Now change direction to counterclockwise, speed to slow, and time to 3 seconds. Press send. If you have any questions or need extra explanation, comment them below, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share the video. See you. والسلام على من اتبع الهدى.